That means your yield strength has increased. Similarly, what happens? This may be also get increased to this point, for example. This may goes up to this one or other way. Then it will move. So you get a new yield strength, you may get a new UTS also. Again, similarly, suppose you unload the material at this portion, for example. You unload the material at this portion. So this is your permanent strength. Again, you load it from this point. So this point will become your new yield strength. This is because of deformation. This is because of plastic deformation. And this is due to the number of dislocation density. It is increasing. So more is the percentage cold work, more will the yield strength, more will the ultimate tensile strength, but ductility will reduce. Well, you have to remember, ductility is always inversely proportional to the strength. If you increase the strength, ductility will reduce. But unless one condition is there, toughness. If you are increasing the toughness, that means you are increasing the strength and you are increasing the ductility. Ductility is not changing so much. Okay, anyway, so up to this you understand. So let me the equation. This will be easy. You can see. So that means you understand when plastic deformation happens, when there will be a shear stress. Unless until there is a shear stress in the body, plastic deformation never starts. So shear stress is denoted by tau. There is an expression K Berger vector. This is constant and this is Berger vector, and this is rho. What is this? This is a relationship between this and this. This is directly proportional to this one. What it means? This is nothing but your dislocation density. If dislocation density will increase, the stress required to deform the material will also increase. That means more dislocation density, more shear stress you have to apply to deform it plastically. It is okay. So this is a very beautiful relation. And the relation is there, distance between L. L is the distance between two dislocations. I told initially if you have less number of dislocation, distance is more. But if the number of dislocation will increase, obviously distance will be reduced. So this is actually 1 by, or this is proportional, you can say 1 by. Is okay. More dislocation density, less is the gap between the two dislocations. Less is the dislocation density, more is the gap. Right? So you understood strain hardening actually occurs due to the dislocation interaction. Dislocation interaction increases when there will be more number of dislocations, or when dislocation density will be very high, there will be more interaction between the dislocation, which will hinder the motion of dislocation. Dislocation cannot easily move, and that will increase the strength of material. I told, if dislocation is easily moving, strength is less. If dislocation cannot move due to anything, the strength is more. So let me suppose this is you understand dislocation moves in a plane and it should have a direction. Right? Suppose initially you have a dislocation here. Suppose you have only two dislocations. Right? This is one dislocation, this is one dislocation. Therefore, suppose I am introducing dislocations. Suppose 3 dislocations are there. So you can see the gap between them is get reduced, the L is getting reduced. Suppose I am introducing more number of dislocations. The gap is reducing, obviously this L. More dislocation, more amount of rho, this less. And you understand in a dislocation, suppose I have one dislocation here and I have another dislocation here. Right? Now this topic is I am talking about dislocation interaction. Dislocation interaction. So you can see this is one dislocation, this is another dislocation. Same sign. So on this one, you have a strain field, and here also you have a strain field. Here also you have a strain field. Here also you have a strain field. Right? So this means what exactly? This means suppose 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a crystal. There is a perfect arrangement of atoms. Right? This is one atomic plane, this is another atomic plane, this is another, this is another. Right? Suppose I am introducing a plane and a new atomic plane here. So this becomes your dislocation. This is the extra half plane of atom. This is your dislocation. So I am introducing over here. Now it is clear. This one and this one. Right? Suppose it's similar. Suppose I introduce. So what will happen? Suppose this dislocation is introduced. What will happen to the nearby atom? This. So this will pull. This will pull the material. So a compressive force will be acting on this one and this one. Right? This will pull. So what I mean to say that when you introduce the extra half plane of atom from the bottom, so this will apply a compression field. So I can write here. What is this? Compression strain field will be there. So here also at the bottom compression strain field. Compression field. So these atoms and these atoms will be experiencing compression strain field. Okay. But what happens to these atoms? So always atom has to maintain an equilibrium distance. Why? Because potential energy will be minimum if they will be in the equilibrium distance. If you take away, the potential energy increases. But system always want to have a minimum potential energy, right? So they will come closer. So they will come closer means I can draw like this now. This will be. You understood? So you can see the changes. You are getting the point? You can see the changes. What is happening? So now there is a tension field. Around this one there is a tension field. So I can write on the top here tension field. So same field on the top, same field on the top, same field on the bottom, same field on the bottom. Same field repels. This compression field of this dislocation will repel the compression field of this. This tension field of this dislocation will repel the tension field. So there will be a repulse sign. I'm writing here. So they cannot move. One is repelling one another. If they are moving in one direction, they will try to repel. So one will move here, one will move here. Okay, they cannot move. Suppose you are applying load in this direction. So stress is acting in this direction. They should move here, but they cannot move. If more number of dislocation will be there because they will repel one another. Right? Similarly, but just opposite. You imagine you have a dislocation like this, and you have a dislocation like this. They're opposite. So in this condition, they will attract. Why? Because you have here you have what? Compression field, and you have tension field. You have tension field here, and you have compression field. Now we can see scenario. Compression field of this dislocation will attract the tension field of this dislocation. Similar tension field of this dislocation will attract the compression. Opposite sign, so they will attract. They can get annihilated. If they will get attracted, they will get annihilated. Annihilated means there will be no more dislocations. You understand why? Because this will move toward this one and this will move toward this one. They will merge and they will form a single plane of atom. Suppose this is the situation. The situation may change like, suppose this is one and the dislocation is present over here, for example. Extra. So what will happen? You can see. So on the top here you have compression field, here tension field. So here you can see just opposite. You have compression field, tension field. So they will attract, they will come closer and they will merge and they will become single layer of atom. There is no extra half plane of atom is there. So that is called annihilation of dislocation. Dislocation get disappear, which basically happens during your what? Annealing. I told you do annealing of a cold work metal, this kind of things will happen. Dislocation density will reduce slowly. So obviously ductility will increase, again strength will reduce. That's why the graph at the bottom part I told that is annealed crystal. Right? In the top part right side I told that is cold water. You understand? This is the situation happened actually over there. Okay, after this part is clear, you can pause it.